everybody, Charlotte here. I'm excited today because I have a new product in my hands. I just got the triple bristle brush. This was developed by a hygienist. You know I have my favorites when it comes to electric toothbrushes, but honestly, anyone that's not doing a great job with their manual, anyone that thinks they're doing a great job with their manual, and anyone that might want to do a little better than with their manual toothbrush, I think all across the board, electric toothbrushes just brush your teeth better if they're used correctly. I'm excited about this one because there are a lot of patients that aren't laser focused on the various surfaces in their mouth. You know, you've got the outside, you've got the inside, you've got the chewing surface. And for some people, it's just too much, whether they have dexterity issues, you know, for older patients, or even young patients that just have some type of physical disability and they have a hard time brushing round and round in tiny little circles, or really focusing on whether they're inside or outside. Some people even have nerve damage, and it's hard for them to tell where they're at in their mouth. Children sometimes need a brush like this. So the triple bristle brush, basically it has 3 brushes. There's 2 that will clean the inside and outside, and there's 1 that's going to clean the chewing surface of the tooth all at the same time. And so this is my official unboxing. I just got this a couple days ago, and this is first time I've had to sit back and open it up. So I'll show you the features real quick. It's got a 3-sided brush head. It uses a sonic energy, 3 brush modes, an auto timer. It's got a rechargeable battery, and then it has a little light on it that shows you when it's charging. So it's got this base that you set up on your counter, and that's the charging station. And then it's got 2 heads here, so if there's 2 of you in the family that need this, you can use it, or you can save one for later and use one now. And this is the handle. So I'm surprised because this is actually pretty light, a lot lighter than I thought it would be. Hopefully you can see. So there's a bristle on either side, and then there's a small bristle in the center. If I kind of open that up like that, you can see that there's 3 bristles that are going to brush your teeth all at the same time. We'll see if it has a charge at all. It does. So one of the things that they advertise is that you can brush your teeth in 1/3 the time. Let's be honest, people are in a hurry when they're brushing their teeth. I think the average toothbrushing session is something like 40-45 seconds for people that don't know that they're being timed. And that's just not enough. You should be brushing your teeth for a full 2 minutes. Now it does say you're going to want to charge this, it looks like for, is that right, for 24 hours? Let me just make sure. Yep, it takes at least 24 hours for the battery to charge fully. The toothbrush must be charged for 24 hours if it's the first time that it's been used, or if the toothbrush hasn't been used for more than 3 months. To keep the battery fully charged, keep the toothbrush in the charging base when you're not using it. And as the battery gets older, the handle may not work properly. If after charging for 24 hours the handle doesn't work for the whole 2 minutes, you can contact them. They do actually have a 1-year warranty and a 30-day money-back guarantee. So I'm not going to go through the entire instruction manual, but I did want to just kind of go through these bristles. It's a nylon bristle. They're soft. I would say they're in the soft range. It's not extra soft, but it's pretty soft. And so I'm just going to load this with some toothpaste and try it, see how it feels. And you really only need a pea size of toothpaste. I'm going to wet this just a little bit. So basically, you're just going to start from the front, and you're going to go all the way to the back, and then back up this way, and you'll move to the top all the way back and forth. I would say just go kind of slow to make sure you're covering all your surfaces. Now what I just noticed, I did have it set on a 2-minute timer, so that's good. And my teeth feel pretty good. I did notice that if you close down a little bit, you know, your teeth on the opposite arch may actually hit the plastic and it vibrates a little bit. But generally, I think the angles work really well, the way that they're headed at a 45, if you see that. The bristles on either side are headed at a 45 degrees toward your gum line, which is really good because you want to get the bristles in your gum really well. I have my favorite toothbrush, but you know what? I think I'm going to give this to one of my daughters to use for a while because it works. It really works. And I think especially since it's got a nice fat handle on here, a nice grip, this is going to be really good for people that have some limited dexterity, maybe people with arthritis or that can't make really fine motor movements. So it says, as you start using your triple bristle, you may find that as you approach the front teeth and need to reverse the brush head position, the plastic will touch your teeth and create an unpleasant sensation. This goes away with time as you get used to using the brush. So that's exactly what I was talking about. And it says to get the maximum benefits, consider brushing for the full 2 minutes, 30 seconds in each quadrant. Kudos triple bristle, because I think this is a cool brush. I'm actually really impressed with the brochure because, and if I'm not mistaken, this was a hygienist who developed this brush, and I can see that because you've got your instructions for basic brushing, proper position, brushing your tongue, and how this can actually whiten your teeth over time. If your teeth are very clean, they're going to stay whiter. And they're even talking about if you have gum recession, if your teeth are a little bit longer, they're talking about gum disease. And they're even talking about relative dentin abrasiveness, which is very important if you have a lot of recession and sensitive teeth. I like the fact that they're talking about how abrasive a toothpaste is and that you should try to stick with something that has a low abrasive quality about it. So I'm going to give it a thumbs up. I really like this toothbrush. I'm going to leave all the info below this video so that you guys can check it out and order directly from them. I actually bought it off Amazon. So great job, Triple Bristle. Thumbs up.